Maria, you entered the program with a goal around business development. Tell us what that was.
Yeah, so basically was to reestablish connection with my previous end users, clients. I wanted to reconnect with them. As we move on from project to project, um, we have good connections at that moment where we're going, and then we kind of missed that connection because I started a new project. So I wanted to make sure that I can reach out to those past clients.
Yeah. Okay. And so, um, what were you able to accomplish in the program?
Oh my God, I didn't realize. First of all, I didn't know how to start this, but with your guidance and the support that I had with my trio was great because you mentioned about how to start small. Because I'm like, what do I do? Starting small, but I did. I wanted to do 2 to 3. I reconnected with 2 of my previous clients, and one of them actually was in a perfect timing. Um, because we were going for pursuit. And I literally asked her if we can use her as a reference. And she was uh, happy and thrilled to do that. So she had moved on to a different project, different client, but she gave me her update information, and I was successful on that part. So yeah, and then my other client, we had worked on a project. It went on hold during pretty much during the first stage of the COVID. Um, but then once we reconnected, the project is actually ready to start again. So that was a nice thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So I know one of the things you also worked on was how to be more efficient when it came to pursuits and to make sure that you're doing your highest and best work. So want to share a little bit about that?
Yeah, so when it came to the pursuits, it was really more because I usually do more towards the end of it, but it's reconnecting with the marketing team in terms of they tend to use a lot of my resumes, and so a lot of it happens when they ask you for your resumes and to update it. And so one of the things that my trio was able to help with, and Sue was fantastic at it, is help me what are they looking for, so that I could just have it update there, so I don't need to reassemble my resume over and over again to save some time on that part.
Yeah, yeah, I love that as well, right? To kind of have a couple of key resumes that were for specific things, and then to have those so that people could be looking for work on your company's behalf without you having
Yeah.
to jump in and update all the time. So yeah, I love that. So any mindset shifts that you think happened for you over the course of the program?
One surprising thing that did happen, like I said, I wanted to reconnect with our client, with the end users, because at one point they might just be your end users, but you never know when they move up on the ladder, right?
Yeah.
And so one of the things that was really surprising to me is I'm over here trying to, like, how do I connect with them? How do I do this? Would they even remember me? Um, because one of my client was like literally like 5 years ago, right?
Right.
So, but to my surprise, um, I one thing that it was interesting to me is that I was surprised at how happy she was to reconnect. Like, something that I learned was I wanted to do my goal, but I didn't realize that maybe the other end was doing the same thing. So in other words, she thanked me for reconnecting, and we stayed there talking about just family and so on. But that's one thing that I realized, like, wow, I'm over here thinking, how do I, without bothering them, and at the end she was excited that I had reconnected. you
Yeah.
know
Yeah. Yeah. That's wonderful. Okay. Well, thanks for sharing your experience.
of course, thank you.